Celine Dion stood backstage, her heart pounding in her chest. The flashing lights of the Las Vegas Strip felt like a distant memory as she faced an obstacle greater than any performance, her own health. For years, Celine had been battling a degenerative muscle condition that threatened to rob her of the very thing she loved most, singing. Her voice, once a beacon of power and elegance, was now at risk. Doctors had told her that the road ahead would be challenging, filled with treatments, therapies, and perhaps, the hardest of all, rest. The word rest felt foreign to her. She had spent her life twirling across stages and belting out high notes all over the world. But Celine was not one to back down from a fight. With her family by her side and an unwavering spirit, she jumped into a regimen of therapies and exercises. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. The road was rough, and there were days when the pain was unbearable, where tears streamed down her face in frustration and fear. However, music was still her sanctuary. Whenever she could, she would sit by her piano, softly playing tunes that brought her comfort. René Charles, her eldest son, would sometimes join her, his young fingers dancing along the keys, a symphony of hope in a time of struggle. The public was aware of her struggle, and their outpouring of love and support in the form of letters and messages bolstered her spirits. Fans shared their own stories of hardship, creating a tapestry of resilience that Celine drew strength from. One evening, just as the sun dipped below the horizon, Celine felt a surge of energy she hadn't felt in months. Setting aside her medical restrictions, she walked into her home studio and, with a deep breath, began to sing. The notes were not as pristine as they once had been, but each one was laced with a depth of emotion that she hadn't tapped into before. She sang for herself, for her family, and for every person who had stood by her side. Against all odds, Celine Dion made a gradual return to the spotlight. Her voice, now carrying the weight of her journey, resonated deeper with her audience. Each performance became not just an act of entertainment, but a testament to human resilience, reminding everyone that even in the face of adversity, one can find their voice again.